Learning more about these people than they know about themselves as they take in the hot seat. And now, here's your host, Jim Peck.
Hey, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Good to see you. Over here in this booth, we've got a meter that measures a husband's or a wife's response to some very personal questions. Sometimes we find out things about these young people that they didn't even know about themselves. Show you how it works in a minute. And that's why we call it the hot seat. Right now, please welcome our first couple, Fred and Debbie Heldorn. Nice to see you. Fred, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a speedway racer by profession.
Like motorbikes, motor scooters, motorcycles?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Very.
I mean, do you ever worry, and I don't want to jinx you, I don't know whether this is a question that you should ask or not, but do you ever worry about accidents? Have you been in any accidents?
I've been in accidents. I've got a broken finger and have been broke up before.
You've got a broken finger right now?
Well, it's just now healing where I can ride.
What other things have you had broken?
Cracked ribs. You know, that goes along with the business.
You're in it for the insurance. What do you do here?
I promote him in any way I can. I just designed and bought him a $500 pair of leathers.
Really? Just
yes.
$500 that you ride?
No.
I mean, I don't know you don't ride the leathers. I mean, you ride in the leathers.
Right.
That's the leather suit that's
right.
supposed to protect you if you
Correct.
Now, have you seen him when he's taken a crash?
Yes.
What do you think? Wouldn't you? I mean, why don't you say, get out of there? You're crazy. Well, doesn't that go through your mind when you see him go?
No, I just get mad when he doesn't do well.
Get mad at him?
Yeah.
Oh, terrific. There you are in double traction. And she's saying, you dummy, you deserved it. That's just amazing. I mean, that's kind of an expensive hobby, you know, because you got the bike and then just for the clothes, $500. How far up do you have to finish in order to make something in a race?
Well, depending upon how many heats there are for the evening, it's usually from third on up. Mm-hmm. Third, second, or first to be in the money.
Now, can I ask you, and you can give me an estimate, I'm not looking for something exact, but how much money have you made?
Approximately $1,000.
You're obviously on a hot streak.
Real hot.
Okay, well, good luck to you in the motorbiking, and I hope that you do better in the booth. Debbie, if you will take your place, wish each other good luck, and step over to the booth. We will come right back after this word.
Barkeep, what do you got that's real good? This beer, Mr. Shane, is This beer, Mr. Shane, is something grand.
It's just a Mr. Shane. His foam has made its name. No finer draft root beer in the land.
Draft root beer, just one of 14 great Shasta flavors.
It's no fun beer to make. No finer draft root beer in the land. Shasta, no finer draft root beer in the land.
Hey, Mom, what makes this tuna sandwich taste so much better?
Tuna twist sandwich mix.
I'm Sir Celery.
I'm Miss Parsley.
We're the Onion Twins.
We're in tuna twist, so tuna tastes fresh as the garden.
Just add tuna twist to tuna and mayonnaise.
Turns 4 ordinary sandwiches into 6 better-tasting ones.
Tuna twist makes tuna taste fresh as the garden.
From Nabisco.
Okay, let's begin the game. We've got Debbie in the booth and hooked up to the electrodes. And Debbie, I'll tell you that meter that you are connected with will measure tiny electrical changes on the surface of your skin. And those changes happen when you have an emotional response to something that you're saying, or sometimes something that you're just thinking about. We'll show you how it works in just a minute. Right now, are you comfortable?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're going to pipe in some music that you can listen to so you won't hear us, and we'll take the sound out of your booth right now. Sound off, please. Okay, Fred, you know how the game is played. We've got 3 questions. What we want you to do is predict what Debbie's emotional response will be to the questions. She may have told you one thing, feels something else down deep, so don't remember what she said about it, but just go on your feelings, okay? Trust those. First question is worth $100, and here it is. Now, if you suggested to Debbie that the two of you go to a nude beach for the day and join in with the crowd, what will her reaction be? Will Debbie say that she'd be shocked and maybe a little angry? or curious and a little eager? What will get the larger emotional response on the meter?
Shocked and a little angry.
Shocked and a little angry. Okay, she wouldn't be real crazy about that idea. Look at me, friend. She wouldn't be real crazy about that idea. Okay, let's see how well you know her. Sound down in the booth, please. Okay, Debbie, I've got a question for you with two possible answers, and to each one I would like you to say, no, I wouldn't feel that way. Okay, Debbie, if Fred came home and suggested that the two of you go to a nude beach and join in with the group, what would your reaction be? Would you be shocked and maybe a little angry?
No, I wouldn't feel that way.
Okay, we've got that first response. Or, Debbie, would you be curious and a little eager?
No, I wouldn't feel that way.
Yes, he said that you would be shocked and maybe a little bit angry. You reacted more to a little curiosity. You kind of wondered what it would be like. Okay, he's not the only adventurer in this twosome.
No.
Okay, sound off in the booth. We'll play the next question for $200. Fred, of course, you know we're looking for the high-scoring couple of the day. And the couple that wins the most money gets a chance to go on for some fabulous prizes. Okay, this one for $200. See how you do it the second time around. Now, we know that you're a motorcycle racer. We're talking about that. How will Debbie say that you made her feel after your first date? Did she feel like a grand national champion or just another pit stop? What will her response be, her emotional response?
Grand National Champion.
Grand National, that first date was a winner.
Yes.
Yes, okay. You drift off once in a while. You just remembered the first date.
Yeah.
Sound on in the booth, please. Debbie, for $200, I've got a question I'd like you to say each time. No, he didn't treat me like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Debbie, Fred is a motorcycle racer, as we know. Now, how did he make you feel after your first date? Did you feel like the grand national champion?
No, he didn't make me feel like that.
Okay, Debbie, or after that first date, did you feel like just another pit stop?
No, he didn't make me feel like that.
Grand national champion it is for $200. And you were right. You predicted the emotions accurately. Okay, you two are at $200. Now you're on your way. This is the $400 question, a very important one for your standing in the game. Okay? Sound off in the booth, please. Debbie can relax. Fred, we're going to ask Debbie to think back to when she was single. Now, if someone arranged a blind date for her at that time, what will Debbie say she would have preferred to hear about him? That he was a bit shy, or that he had a reputation as quite a swinger? You've gotten one little surprise with the way she reacted on something. What will her emotional response be this time?
That he was a swinger.
And that's what she would like to have heard about that blind date.
Yes.
Okay, that's her emotional response. Okay, you weren't a blind date by any chance, were you? No. Okay. Sound down in the booth, please. Debbie, this time to the two possibilities, I'd like you to say, no, I didn't want to hear that. And I want you to think back, Debbie, to the time when you were single. And somebody has just arranged a blind date for you. Now, what would you have preferred to hear about the guy? Would you have preferred to hear that he had a reputation as a big swinger?
No, I didn't want to hear that.
Okay, Debbie, we got that response locked in. Or would you have preferred to hear that he was a little bit shy?
No, I didn't want to hear that.
Honor, an extra $400. Come on out of the booth, please, Debbie. All right. Most back, but you really picked it up. Congratulations, you two. If you'd just known how you felt about nude beaches, you'd have had it all. Okay, you did very well. You won $600. Of course, if that's high for the day, you will be back here and making a decision a bit later that could lead to some fabulous prizes. So, you two stand by, and we will introduce our second couple and put one of them in the hot seat in 1 minute.
2 bright reasons to choose Betty Crocker. First of all, just one Betty Crocker Devil's Food cake will convince you. It tastes better than any other leading Devil's Food mix. Tastes moister. Bake one yourself and see. Second, the fine frostings of Betty Crocker. Outstanding for their creaminess, the superb spreadability. They're delicious. Betty Crocker cakes and frostings. Try one or 2.
Frankfurters, hamburger, meatloaf. Saving money by serving plain meats? Then make the meal not so plain with Betty Crocker scallop potatoes. Tender slices of russet potatoes in a velvety smooth white sauce. Or this golden brown hash browns with just a touch of mild sweet onion. Or au gratin. And now sour cream and chive with plain meat potatoes from Betty Crocker.
My friends have always admired this set I picked up in Europe. Well, today, when they come over for coffee, they're going to sample something deliciously different in them. One of General Foods' international coffees, Café Vienna. It's a fragrant, full-flavored coffee with a touch of cinnamon. I bring out all my nice things when I want to do something especially nice for my friends. Or for that matter, for myself.
General Foods International Coffees. It's our flavor that makes us special.
Mrs. Tibbs' homemade preserves. Come on.
Hey, homemade pickled beets.
Now, you really perk up a salad. Sam's not crazy about my salad. Could be your dressing. Instead of bottled, I prefer homemade.
Do you sell homemade dressing?
No, but Good Seasons does. Good Seasons Italian dressing mix, oil and vinegar for fresh homemade taste.
Terrific.
Good Seasons tastes so homemade, you could put your name on it.
Both of our couples received some very nice gifts just for coming and sitting in the hot seat, and we will tell you what they are right now. Kenny?
An assortment of ditto jeans and tops that hug the curves. Tie top, tank top, drawstrings, halter, and T-shirts. Hand-painted knits, each one a work of art, furnished by Dittos. And St. Mary's crisp, easy care sheets and pillowcases, handsome traditional patterns and soft, pretty colors to complement any decor. Now back to Jim Peck and Hot Seat.
Thank you. Every day, 2 couples compete here at the hot seat, and one of them has a chance to go on for some fabulous prizes. Right now, we will bring on our second couple, Jeff and Susan Getton. Come on in, folks. Welcome. How long have you two been married?
7 years.
7 years. Any children?
Yes, 2 beautiful daughters. Andrea's 2 and Alicia's 4 months.
Hey, that's great. Somebody told me you had an anniversary coming up recently, or just had one. Is that true?
One.
Just had one?
Yeah.
7th anniversary. What did you hear for the anniversary?
A card.
A card. Did you go to the expense of mailing it, or just
No, I
hand delivered?
Hand delivered.
Mm-hmm. He's just a sentimental fool, isn't he? Yes, throws it around. What would you say is the best age to get married?
I'd say about 23.
23. And what about you, Susan?
30.
30. How old are you, Susan?
27.
You got 3 years to go. Who do you think is more romantic? I'll tell you what, don't answer that. Turn around, back to back. Okay, now I would just like you to point at either yourself or the other person. Who do you think is more romantic? Each pointed to himself. Okay, why do you think you're more romantic?
Well, when we were dating, Susan, we'd go to a drive-in or something like that. You know, you go to a drive-in, you watch the movie. She watched the movie. And I tried to get a little, comfortable. And she just...
We paid good money
we paid money for that movie. We're going to watch the movie.
No, that's... What are you applauding for? The money?
Neck at home.
What?
We can neck at home.
I never thought of it that way, I suppose, yes. You don't sound very romantic. Now, why do you think you are romantic?
Well, women are always romantic.
Well, not if you're worried about...
Thank you.
Who turned this into a vote? I'd like a show of hands on who's more romantic. No, but, you wouldn't let him put his arm around you at the theater.
Oh, that isn't true.
Do you do little romantic
He
things?
wanted to do more than put his arm around me.
Well,
Don't know me.
Borrow your popcorn. What do you do little romantic things? Do you leave little notes for him and shaving cream on the mirror or anything like that?
Oh, of course. Every time I go out, if I leave a note for him, it's always a love note, right?
See you later.
I love you.
And watch the movie. Okay, you sound like a very romantic couple in your own way. Jeff, if you'd step over to the booth, we'll find out a little bit more about you. A nice good luck kiss. Take your place and connect up your fingers with those electrodes that'll put you in with the meter. And then just sit back and relax, my friend, because we are going to play the game with Susan a little bit, and we will come back to you in a few moments. Okay, comfortable? Sound off in the booth, please.
Right.
Okay, Susan, you know how the game is played. We've got 3 questions. What we want you to do is predict Jeff's not romantic, see, I got that in my mind. What we want you to do is predict Jeff's emotional response to the questions, okay? Okay, first question is worth $100, Susan. If your romantic life were like champagne, what does Jeff think it will be like 10 years from now? Will he say that it's improved with age or that it'll lose its bubbles? What will be his emotional response?
10 years from now?
10 years from now.
It'll lose its bubbles.
You react to lose its bubbles. And you say you're romantic. Susan. Okay, let's find out how well you know this guy. Sound out of the booth, please. Okay, Jeff, I've got a question with 2 possible answers, and each one I'd like you to say, no, it won't do that. Here's the question. If your romantic life with Susan were like champagne, what do you think it will be like 10 years from now? Will it improve with age?
No, it won't do that.
Okay, we've got your response. Or do you think 10 years from now, it'll lose its bubbles?
No, it won't do that.
Well, you know each other. I don't know how you got to know each other, but you certainly do. Okay, sound off in the booth, please. We go on to our $200 question. And you did very well on that one. Picked up $100 now. Okay, we're going to ask Jeff, which of these songs best describes your wedding night, Susan? Now, will he say it's love is a many splendored thing, or is that all there is?
Well, being a romantic, is that all there is?
Is that
That's probably the way he'll...
Okay, well, you were right the first time. You got his emotional response very well. Okay, let's see what it will be for $200. Sound on in the booth, please. Jeff, this time to the 2 possibilities. I'd like you to please say, no, it wouldn't be that. And my question is, which of these songs best describes your wedding night? Was it Love is a Many Splendored Thing?
No, it wouldn't be that.
All right, we've locked it in. Or would the song that best describes your wedding night be, Is That All There Is?
No, it wouldn't be that.
You didn't win the money, but you're going to keep your marriage alive for a while. Susan thought that you would say, or react rather to, Susan thought that you would react to, Is That All There Is? And in fact, it was Love is a Many Splendored Thing. And if you just settled the question about which of these 2 people is more romantic. Sound off in the booth, please. Okay, Susan's $400, very important question. What will Jeff say probably keeps most men faithful? Is it respect for the marriage vows or the fear of getting caught? What will his emotional response be? I certainly will. What will Jeff say probably keeps most men faithful? Respect for the marriage vows or the fear of getting caught?
Definitely the fear of getting caught.
Definitely. Okay, now then we're looking for his response, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sound on in the booth, please. Jeff, for $400, what do you think keeps, and I would like you to say to both of these possibilities, no, it isn't that. What probably keeps most men faithful? Do you think it is respect for the marriage vows?
No, it isn't that.
Okay, or do you think most men remain faithful because they're afraid of getting caught?
No, it isn't that.
Come on out of the booth, Jeff. That's right, for $400. Okay. Good going, you two. Strange connections on those questions. Okay, you've won a total of $500. You know that our first couple won $600. That makes them the winners. However, don't go away because the interesting part of the game is coming up, and we will tell you all about that right after this word.
This is Leslie, choosing a Lifesavers
I
flavor.
would like some lifesavers, please.
You want a boost?
That one.
Fancy fruits?
No, the red one.
Cherry lifesavers.
No, what's that?
Tangerine.
That's my favorite.
No, take it.
Good.
22 delicious flavors are why everyone likes choosing Lifesavers.
Mister, you want lifesavers?
A part of living.
Thank you.
I sell Avon, and I never felt so good.
You never look so good. You never look so good. You never smile so good. You never felt so good. With Avon, you never look so good.
Do you mind if I talk to you about diarrhea? I just want to say 2 words about it. Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol controls common diarrhea. It relieves that misery and the nausea that you can get along with it. Pepto-Bismol coats, soothes, it protects. It relieves that nausea. Makes you feel an awful lot better. Next time you get common diarrhea, you'll thank me for the Pepto-Bismol.
Unless your husband works in an oil field, you've probably never seen stains like these. But for Jill Moore, who wrote us this letter, it's an everyday event.
You know, some days his work clothes are so thick with oil, I just want to get rid of them. And spray and wash is the only way I found to get them clean again. And these days, Betty, who can afford to throw away perfectly good clothes?
Not only tough stains, but everyday stains can ruin clothes too, you know. Use spray and wash. Get rid of the stains instead of the clothes.
From the famous Spiegel catalog, today's contestant will also receive an AM/FM portable radio. The Spiegel catalog, more than 500 pages, new twice a year, over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, economy, furnished by Spiegel. Plus, their Merrimatic Whiz Grid Speed Grill, broils food fast, combines flavorful frying with healthful benefits of broiling, saves energy and reduces heat in the kitchen, furnished by Miro. Married couples planning to be in the Los Angeles area who would like to see Hot Seat and be considered as contestants, please send your name and address for tickets to Hot Seat, care of ABC Television, 4151 Prospect Avenue, Hollywood, California, 90027. Now back to Jim Peck and Hot Seat.
Good tight game. Okay, Gettins and Heldorns, you know, you both keep the money you've won so far. That's yours. We're not even considering it now. Fred and Debbie, you're the high scorers. That gives you the right to make that very important decision, important for you and important for the Gettins. First, listen to these prizes. Kenneth?
Get ready to put your sunglasses on because you're spending a Fun in the Sun weekend at beautiful Palm Springs, one of the nation's most luxurious resorts. And to make it easy for you to get there and enhance your driving pleasure, you'll enjoy your brand new Chevrolet Vega Coupe, built to take it 3 ways. Extensive protection against body corrosion, improved durable engine, and rugged new chassis. Chevy Vega Coupe. These prizes are valued at over $3,400.
All right. Now, you've seen the prizes. Nice weekend, romantic weekend for you two. You can mend in the sun. If you choose to, you can play one final question for those prizes. Or you can play it safe. Settle right now for $500 cash. Maybe the cash is important to you. If you take the cash, the Gettins will play for the prize. If you decide to play, the cash goes to the Gettins. Remember, if you go in the booth and fail to connect, 0. Okay, talk it over. What's your decision? It's important for you two, too. Nice car, the trip. What will you do?
We're going to go for it.
You're going to play for the prize? Okay, $500 to the Gettins. Makes a nice day. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being with us. All right. Jeff, if you will step over into the booth, please. Oh, wait a minute. Who am I sending in the booth? Debbie, I'm sending over the booth. Okay. Sometimes your mind just turns to jelly on you out here. All right, connect up with the meter and relax. This is an important question. You want to get your thoughts together. So, sound off in the booth, please. And, Fred, here is the question for the car and the trip. I'm going to ask Debbie when she thinks you really have the most fun? Will she say it's when you're alone with her or when you're out with the guys? What will be her emotional response? Fred?
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear the question again?
Sure can. When will Debbie say that she thinks you have the most fun? When you're alone with her or when you're out with the guys?
When I'm with her.
When you're with her, you're having the most fun. That's what you'll respond to?
Yes.
Okay. Audience is rooting for you. Let's see what happens. Sound on in the booth, please. Okay, Debbie, you know what you're playing for, and this time,
Yes.
to each of the two possibilities, I would like you to say no, not then. Here's the question. Debbie, when do you think Fred really has the most fun? Is it when he's out with the guys?
No, not then.
Okay. Or, Debbie, do you think he has the most fun when he's alone with you?
No, not then.
All right, come on out. You won the Vega, the trip. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, you two. We will total up the winnings and be right back after this word.
I've used regular aspirin tablets, but this pain reliever, Excedrin, works significantly better for me. And it also worked better in 2 medical studies on pain other than headache, pain that could be measured more readily. Why did Excedrin work better? Tablet for tablet, the Excedrin Extra Strength formula provides more pain reliever, more total strength than regular aspirin. Next time you're in pain, try Excedrin, the Extra Strength pain reliever. It's made stronger than regular aspirin, and it could work better for you.
Here are the leading furniture polishes, Behold and Pledge. Both are fine for shining, cleaning, and protecting. But when cleaning grease or wax marks, there's a difference. Pledge here, Behold here. Watch. Behold cleaned the mark better. There's another difference. Money. Behold costs less than Pledge. Behold, a lot of cleaning for less money.
Okay, Gettin's $1,000, prizes and merchandise for you two folks, over $4,000. Our thanks for being with us. The Gettins and the Heldorns, thank you. Please join us next time here on Hot Seat. I'm Jim Peck. Bye-bye.
Friday Compass today receive a supply of Kentucky Fried Chicken. When you want finger-licking good chicken, there's one place you can get it. Kentucky Fried Chicken, plus an assortment of products from Derby Foods, featuring Peter Pan peanut butter made with a whole lot of peanuts and a little bit of magic. And 14 products from world-famous Bomb Bar, including cocoa butter cream, double rich with 5 added ingredients, cocoa butter lotion and soap, cuticle crayon, nail grow, lanolin rich Bomb Bar. Also, selected from one of the 4,800 Western Auto stores, a coffee maker. Western Auto, the complete family store featuring items for home, auto, and leisure living.
Family Feud with host comedian Richard Dawson. It's family against family trying for big cash prizes on Family Feud next here on ABC.
Enjoy an exciting new game show. Richard Dawson hosts Family Feud 1 hour from now on ABC.
This has been a Merrill Heater Bob Quigley production.
Every scan of your card is a